Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Take my cloak.
In my hands.
Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead. Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Centron wheat, and started chugging.
I'm telling
We've
you.
talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Mm-hmm.
The humans. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. Something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear.
Webber.
Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls. Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. Bowls empty, but the scent's in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room. Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were
Men who transform into bears.
Webbers.
berserkers.
Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Sure, it might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
A disgrace. The camp.
Am I gonna have to Assassin's Creed, like, fucking crow dive off this bitch? Into the waters below. Yo, open this bitchin' door. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, shit.
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn.
That was rather abrupt.
I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye. But only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Psilocybe, I believe.
Psilocybin?
Right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and marjoram. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe. Come on, we could find some clues there.
I've just been there. I know them all too well.
Hurry up with that.
It is this way, right? I mean, yes, I know where it is. It's this way. Or did I not know where it is? Was it behind a different locked door that... Or am I just waiting on her? I didn't roll in there. Okay, wait, hold on.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you.
Where are you?
The stench! Is that vodka?
Oh,
Mahakaman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Good thing Dad's got other worries in his mind. Right behind you.
That's a relief. This mead's clean. Nothing here either. Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
The spirit! Behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to. Quick.
mushrooms.
God, we might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end.
Hello.
There's a secret passage.
Give me a power, please.
Once, bygone days.
Hey. Wink, 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 nudge, nudge, nudge.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac,
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no Witcher senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Yeah. Come on, love. Be a little faster. You coming? Come on.
Drogadar. Skald's played his last.
It's not the right way. Is that why she's not following me anymore? Hey. You coming? You little bitch, I will you. Was it you?
Switcher?
No? Yes, Switcher? Okay, so she isn't following me over in there. You hurry up.
Uh-huh.
Nothing. It's gone.
Darkness behind you. Darkness before.
Wanted to talk to you.
What about?
What about? What do you think, Holger? It's not here about salted herring or the currents round Speakerog.
Flap your gob at me again and I'll shut it for good.
Calm down. You act like rabid dogs, not Jarls of Skellige. Speak, Witcher.
Right, who's behind mask? Any ideas? Well, how'd you manage to survive?
How'd all of you manage to survive?
What you saying? Eh? That we're the ones schemed this up?
Shut your gob. You're clucking as foolish as a gander hatching eggs. We survived because we're the best warriors in Skellige.
You're both damned fools. If not for the Witcher, none of us would be alive.
Any ideas who might be behind the massacre?
Nilfgaard. They're the most to gain. But we'll avenge our sons. We'll burn their shores from Nazea to Atolia.
Wonders abound in the Nilfgaardian army. Towers with wheels, Zerrikanian mercenaries on humpback horses. But I've not heard of them having trained bears.
This was crack, I tell you. We're in his castle, he let him in.
Wasted words, Slugos. I don't know who the traitor is, Witcher, but I'll tell you, it's none of us. We all lost loved ones.
So long.
Okay, then. What about you? Well, where'd they go? Where do you want to go? Because you won't follow me anywhere. No. Wait, I didn't check that other room. I didn't check that other room. Nothing. Okay. Well. Again. I'll ask you one more time. Nothing.
Uh-huh.
About this lady.
Aldrich. Shit, kid. Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
Am I looking for footprints? Should I go back in here?
You've
Like
come
it
a
here.
long way.
Need help?
I recognize your type a mile away.
Lovely scar. Wanna see mine? Now here's a common one. Not like my good for nothing Sven.
A witcher.
There's nothing in here.
Someone walked through the mead.
Okay.
Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby, something else to follow. Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No. It can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
Yeah.
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
Arnvald! Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
You
Move.
don't stand a chance.
Where to see you, black nuts?
I should just pull out my crossbow and shoot his ass.
Come on, Roach.
Gotcha, you prick.
Why'd you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea. But I do know one who never stops saying it. It's Berna Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrige would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Arnvald, help us, and I'll ask my dad to grant you an honourable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
God, I hope this isn't a long scene. I have 12 minutes left.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Berna Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Ciri speaks true. Burner commanded me to poison the maid.
You
When Ciri
bitch.
and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Ancrate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Burner speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolder ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Berna to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Ceres. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Ancrate will face.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Oh,
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast.
this guy.
Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How? You stand silent. You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrika, I did it for you. Only for
Ah,
you.
shit.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan Ancrate, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
That's what you deserve.
Berna had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrika? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinate, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
Might join you later.
Counting on it, as are my children.
Ah, shit. That crazy bitch did it. Wow, that was intense. That was really cool. But unfortunately, that's where we're gonna have to leave it, as I've got 7 minutes left on my SD card. Yeah, that's how I record still. But anyways, that was really intense. That was really cool. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and subscribe to the page, like this video, and ring that bell right over there. That way you know when we're kicking it and when we're doing more Witcher shit, because we've got to go see this crown put on somebody's head, and I really hope it's Ciri's. So, yeah. If you would like, I also have a Patreon. It's only $1 a month for early access and all of that fun stuff. And we're looking to build a bigger community so that we can work on bigger projects in the future. And if you'd like to be part of that and be along for the ride, I beg you, please go check it out. But if you can't afford it, that is A-OK. I'm just happy for you to come kick it with me. So again, like the video and leave comments, and that would be payment enough. So I love you guys. Unfortunately, I am going to have to cut it short here. So till next time, deuces. And I promise you that I will see you when I see you with more of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Love you guys.